I was fast. So, first order of business. These all need to be stack filter inserters. And you filter out the monosilicon. Second order of business. You're just on the wrong side of the track. Good. Now feed these. There you go. Have some fun with them. There are only 4 crucibles in here. Either these don't get broken as often as they're telling me, or something else is broken. Monosilicon. And then these 5. Yeah, just have them all. And these 4. Then, do we have turbo splitters? I can probably order up an express splitter. I only need 1. My robots are probably going to give me 50. I only need 1. Actually, 2. And I'm not quite sure if it's maybe even faster. Yeah, it's probably faster to pick them up ourselves. Or to just... They are marked for upgrade, aren't they? Yes, they are. So, taxi. Go pick me up. And then we're gonna go all the way up here. That was fast. Also, start trashing. Where are they? These. Yeah, sorry about that, robots. So, turbo loaders are being made down there. Here, have 100 and have 100. Now you're missing blue loaders. This is okay. This is okay. You should be ordering up blue loaders. What's going on? Oh. Now you're ordering up blue loaders. Yeah, they are getting transported. Then we can make a few new things. For one, we can make... ceramic bearings, if you would like to. I don't know where we need them for right now, so let's not make them right now. The other part would be low density structure. We could already order them up so that we have some. However, they have a huge crafting time, so they were probably going to be part of the electric engine and the engine setup, so they won't be placed over here. The rest is pretty much fine. Am I missing something? Oh, I remember something. What do we need to make one of these? Oil-powered steel furnaces. Yeah, let's set these up. Let's just make them. So you require, we have all of this. You also require oil-powered steel furnace. A oil-powered steel furnace. Where are these? Oil. That's not oil. This is oil. Oil burning heat, oil burning heat, boiler, oil burning generator, oil rig. Am I missing a technology? Oil power, yeah, I'm missing one. Make these. They require steel furnaces. So I'm definitely not making steel furnaces. So we're making these, and the oil power variants right next to it. So we need a feedback loop. So in, out. Feedback. Perfect. You're making oil-powered steel furnaces. There we go. Brick and steel. And steel pipe. So... brick. Steel pipe. Steel. Make like... order up 5,000 of these. 2,000 of these. 2,000 of these. Then oil burning heat source. What's the difference between these? A retrofit steel furnace. The oil burning heat sources burns fluid fuels to generate heat, connected to heat powered energy systems exchanges using heat pipes. And then we have the burner heat source. Well, definitely going to make burner heat sources, and well, one of these will work and one of these won't. I'm going with these. So you also need the feedback, because you're feeding on burner heat sources, and yeah, okay. Invar, steel pipe, and heat pipe. So Invar, steel pipe, heat pipe is here. Then steel furnaces. Really, steel furnace? Steel furnace, and you take the other one. Yeah, that's it. So order up 2,000 of these. 2,000 of these. 2,000 of these. 1,000 of these. I should probably also set the rest of the station up. Not quite sure if we're going to do this yet. But what are you making? You're making steel furnaces. Yeah, mate, make up to 1,000 steel furnaces. That is fine. And you're making oil-powered steel furnaces. You may make up to 1,000 of these. Then keep steel furnaces balanced. And you keep oil-powered steel furnaces balanced. side. You're making burner heat source. Burner heat source, make up to say 500 of these. Make 1,000 of these. Now actually 200 is fine. I never will ever will need more than 200 of these. Same with these, 200 is just fine. And export size is 100. Then you have to be set to 100. I set this up, I set this up. You're making oil burner heat source. $200 is fine. And you keep burner heat sources balanced. And you keep oil burner heat sources balanced. Can I make the tier 2s? Heat. They require tungsten. So I can only make the Mark 1s for now. Exchangers also require tungsten. And ceramic pipes. That's good to know. Oh. You require ceramic filters. You require silicon nitrate. Yeah, the only thing that exists here are the bearings and the pipes, so we should just make them. They are required here and there. So, place one of these. Place some pumps. Oh, wait, actually, this is wrong. Here. Place some pumps. You're going to make the ceramic bearings. While you are going to make the ceramic pipe. And then we need an additional side factory. You make ceramic ball bearings for now. Paste, paste, copy, paste. In, out, out. Actually, I need a double out. Any given time, keep like 300 of these in there. Good. You make ceramic bearings, make say up to 10,000 of them. Do it. You make the pipes. So make up to say 10,000 of them. Silicon nitrate, ceramic ball bearings, and some liquid stuff. So requester, you request silicon nitrate and some lubricant. Order like 4,000 of these and order up like 5,000 of these. And you balance out the gears, not the gears, the ball bearings. And you balance out the pipes. There we go. Final piece of the puzzle. Well, that should be fine. So that will be made at some point. We already have some of these generators. I will try them out at the refinery real quick. Tungsten is not possible yet. The rest all is being done. No, we shouldn't do this yet. Yeah, perfect. No, wait, these are furnaces. What do you need? You need steel furnace and you need burner heat source. So I'm just going to steal all these steel furnaces. Place them over here. Check if this is all set incorrectly. 100. Order up like 100 of these. Not way too much. Way too much. 100. So these are oil burning heat sources. And I should be making heat exchangers somewhere. I think up here. Yeah. So pick one of these and pick up one of these. Actually pick two of these. Is this still the same ratio? Yeah, it's 2 to 1. And let's build a bootstrap oil generator. Go over here and then bring me to the refinery. Well, silicon nitrate is being produced. Oh, these are too slow. Ah, now I remember what I also wanted to make up north. We could just do that real quick. Sorry, go. Go here, please. So we should also be making these now. We can... Oh, these are actually pretty easy to make. Why am I not making these? Am I not making these? I should be making these. I can't imagine that I'm not making these. I am making these. Why are these not being made? Oh, because of a configuration error. Lithium plant and assembly plant 4. Set this to 100, please. And where am I making assembly plant 3? Yeah. Are you able to send these out? Yes, you are. And you have 100 in storage, so they should be going out soon. And up here, you are basically missing green circuits. Okay. So I could just set up assembly machine 5. And what else? Leaching plant 2, maybe? I mean, they are being made next back to back. We could probably just research this real quick. They are part of this science. Yeah, they are basically the same ingredients. And if they're back to back, why not? So assembly parts 2. Keep 50 of them in there. Also have now hybrid catalyst access, which is nice. And you make leaching plants too. Oh, 50 of them, please. Perfect. These go this way. So at any given time, I want to have, say... Oh, there's even another rank behind them. Say 200 of them in my stock. Same over here of the leaching plants. I want to have 200. Then over here you balance out these. And you do leaching plants. There we go. Now set it up. Titanium stuff and circuits. Oh. Leaching plants. Titanium stuff, circuits, and reinforced concrete brick. So titanium. Titanium pipe. Titanium gear wheel. Titanium ball bearing. Green circuits. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Pipe, brick, and the respective tier, previous tier. Reinforced brick. And wait, these are already reinforced brick? Oh, they also need reinforced brick. That's fine. There isn't another level of brick behind this. Reinforced brick, and then tier 1 leaching plants, and tier 4 of these. Set this to 100. 2,000 of these. 2,000 of these. 2,000 of these. A 100 of these. And 100 of these. Done. So let's set up the bootstrap oil plant. Pick me up again. And then drive me down to the refinery. There we go. Been a while since I was here. Let's just set this up real quick. So, oh, do I have heat pipe with me? We can probably set it up back to back. So we need one of these with water in it. There's a water pipe. I think this goes to that old thing. Is this still connected? It is. Is this still being used? It is. That's the network of our first factories. So I'm just going to tap it somewhere. So let's place it here. Then you need a connected heat source. Oil burner to... Okay. That seems to work. Then you need some turbines added. These need to be added to the power system. There we go. This is going to be annoying. Get rid of this immediately. So this will now add water to the mix. And you need to be connected to some oil. Oh, not this. Well then, do it like this. I'm very curious to see how this will go. Also, a neighbor bonus will make this probably be even better. With heat pipes. This neighbor bonus can be pretty good exploited. Look at this. We can just place them in a 8x8 grid, for example, which you can't do with or you can do it with nuclear plants, but you will have to feed them yourselves. However, they just pass through the fluids themselves. So setting up a ring of these, not a ring, a sphere of these will probably be pretty good. I just hope we can directly burn the fuel. I remember in a previous playthrough where I was playing Bobs and Angels, there was a problem where it said that flamer turrets, where are they? Yeah, could use fuel oil, or I interpreted the yellow thing as fuel oil, but it didn't seem to be correct. Liquid fuel. Maybe I have to convert it. Do I have a chemical plant on me? Obviously not. Chemical plants. Any kind of chemical plant. Can I quickly make a chemical plant? I can quickly make a chemical plant. So maybe I have to put this one in between. Or not. No, he doesn't accept fuel oil. But he will probably accept liquid fuel. And it's a 1-to-1 ratio. You just cast it into something else. So let's place you. That could also be maybe the water. Wait. No, that shouldn't make a difference. It should be water agnostic. So let's place you. Let's place... Where is he? You again. Combine this up. Combine this up. You make liquid fuel. Ah, you need power. This he does consume. So he consumes quite a lot. Ah, okay, we can see it here. Consumption is 2.35 units per second, which is quite nice. And yeah, I think a oil factory, a oil-based power plant could be viable. So how hot has it to be? Oof, this takes a while. This takes a while to heat up, but I'll just leave it there. How much does one of our normal, where are they? There. Make? Does it tell me? Max output 2.75. So these can actually output way more energy. Way more. And now we have a nice dump for our fuel oil. So I'll just leave it at that. So that's a possibility which we can do. Okay, I'm kind of swerving off. Also, the hour is full. So let's just do the recap. I'm not feeling it anymore today. Well, I'm feeling it still to continue, but look at this. This has been upgraded. This one's working like a charm. Not quite sure about these crucibles. They seem to be reusable every time, but this is working, which is nice. And the silicon is now working like a charm. Silicon nitrate is being made as fast as we can. Oh, these all have been upgraded. Perfect. Still? Oh, wait. You need the correct job, don't you? However, I still believe this is not fast enough. This could be faster. Yeah, I'm also thinking about... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it down here? You have solid fuel? Is there... Wait. Enriched fuel blocks. Fuel. Fuel. No? Solid fuel? Solid fuel? Deuterium? Wait. Even more rocket fuel. 100 megajoules. Burnable fuel. Enriched fuel blocks. Ah, here they are. Why are they over here? I see. I would never have found these. Fuel value 50 megajoules. And you make it into blocks and then you feed the blocks. Well, the problem with blocks is you can't just feed them through the grid. I could make a 4x4 grid of these or a 8x8 grid of these and just pump in the fuel directly. And have a high neighbor bonus. Also, this thing is still not warm enough. They do take a while to get the heat going. Well, that's something I will be seeing tomorrow. So, what did we do today? Quite a lot. We added tin and silicon production to the mix. We now make silicon ore and tin ore. Tin ore is completely full. We have never ever going to have a tin ore problem again. Same as with iron ore, so this is just going like a charm. We've automated some of the higher tier things. We are now also making ceramic pipe, which is nice. At some point we will also be making ceramic ball bearings. This won't work, won't it? Can we do this from remote? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Over there. Nope. Turn them around. We're making oil generators. We're probably going to make a oil plant in tandem to the refinery, and it's time for the refinery. It's coming. We're dreading the moment for years. Well, not years. Technically years. We've been playing since last year. But the refinery is coming. The big one. And it will be built over here somewhere. We will start putting stuff out, and then it will be big. And it'll be fun. Also, a good thing is there are not much resources here, so we can just go ham with it and just build it. It will be over here in the harbor area. We will be making the harbor because we will be using the oil over here, the oil over there, and over here. Oh, this does go further. I thought it would stop over here. So maybe there's something interesting over here. We will see. Maybe we have access to a giant ocean and can have a lot of fun and make the same thing we're doing with trains, with boats. Speaking of boats, how would this thing go with rocket fuel? Oh. I wonder. We made these big things. This was another pain in the ass, same as Circuit City. But this is a bleed-through system of aluminum, silicon, and aluminum nitrate. Basically, you need alumina to make better silicon, and as a byproduct, you make aluminum again. So this is kind of vice versa in each other. And then over here we have a better silicon factory, and it's working like a charm. Just look at it, just zooming through. Really enjoying this one. And this one could probably go way faster. Let's see if we can accelerate this with the better furnaces. We have advanced material processing 3, which we are not doing. Oh, these already need tungsten, multi-purpose, advanced material processing. Yeah, this will go like a charm. Steel mixing, electrical metal mixing. We probably won't need this. This needs tungsten. Tungsten is a thing we should be doing. So let's add it to the to-do list. First thing, tungsten processing. Do we actually need to do this? Gold processing. We definitely need to do this. Silver processing. Yeah, tungsten. Do we already get access to tungsten on the regular? The answer is no. Tungsten, we would require purified sorting. What do we need for the purified? We can make them. We can make them. So... final purifying of ores. This is something we can do. And then expand the purifying, aka double it. That's also something we have to do. Because the correct ratio for these purifiers is 1 crusher to 4 leechers, no, to 4 flotation cells, to 4 leechers, to 2 ore burners. What's the final step? What's it called? Ore refinery. 2-1 ore refinery. And you can see that on the crafting times 1.5, 0.75, 0.75, 0.75. Did this change? Oh no, it's 0.75, which is correct. I think the final step is just faster. Yeah, it's faster. It's all the same crafting time, but this takes 4 ingredients and makes 4. This takes 2. So it didn't change. And the purifiers, I have no clue how big these are. I think these are rather big. But basically I want to double this up here, so these fields will have to go soon. We definitely need to do so. What can we do with Crotinium? Crotinium is not being used at the moment. Oh, gold and silver. That'll probably be it. So once we start silver and gold up, Crotinium will start be used up again. Other sources of gold and silver, I think. Yeah, Rubite has a bit of gold in it. And Givolite has a bit of silver in it, but yeah, gold and silver processing is the reason also why we are not using our Crotinium at the moment. Lead is also a good question. We're actually standing right in front of it. This is our lead processing, this whole thing. Pretty old setup. It's yellow. It's right next to the basic inserter factory. To put that into perspective. How is lead doing? We're swimming in it, aren't we? There is like 120,000 in here. It's fine. So the lead processing factory should also be done. We're using it up somewhere. Probably for robots. So we should also improve that. But it's already on the list. Make better lead stuff. So tungsten will be later. Let's see. What is our uranium doing? We have 60 purified uranium, which is pretty nice. And another 10,000 in storage. Not quite sure how long this will hold. A fuel cell is... well, where is that? Over here. And holds 8 gigajoules. But we do need lead for this and additional uranium 238. So that's not a lot of uranium. But then again, we could make uranium. We have the technology. We need hybrid catalyst and we need crystals, which we all make. It would also be a crotinium outlet. And hybrid catalysts are made by combining normal catalysts together in a crystallizer. So we could make a third factory of these. That's probably something we can do, because these are using up our stuff rather fast. Where are they? Over here. However, we aren't sitting on too many crushed crystals, or am I just imagining things? Where's process? We're swimming in it. Absolutely swimming in it. Crushed stone is a other question. Crushed stone is not... There isn't too much of that going around. Slag is also under control. Can I see in my system inventory? It's a bit annoying that you cannot sort this. Crushed stone, 13,000. That's not much. That's pretty much nothing. And slag doesn't even come up, I think, because it's under thresholds. So our slag processing is superior. We should actually start picking it up. There's a way of doing that. You can make slag out of water. Maybe at some point we will actually have to make a slag factory. Or a dirt factory. Even better. Train congestion wise, it has its ups and downs. Oh. I think we could add another few more trains to the mix and then just let it go. Speaking of trains, what's the next tier of trains going? Trains. Armored railroad 3. Oh, we can almost make these. These we can make. 432 kilometers per hour versus... Yeah, that's a decent upgrade. Also, the acceleration power is the interesting part. But these are also the final trains. Am I saying this correct? Yeah. Okay. We should gun for this. So the first tier, well, gunning for this is pretty much done. So expand Circuit City is also interesting. Good. And I think that will be it for it today. I'm probably forgetting something I wrote to recap, but I'm starting to get really tired at the moment, so... Oh yeah, we did all this biter combat. We're pushing our walls out. We had a few brownouts, blackouts and brownouts today. And had a few panic moments with the factory. But yeah, things are looking up. I'm really looking forward to the oil refinery. That's one of the big things in Angel's Petrochem. Also, biters are pretty much under control. Even though the evolution is going through the roof and there's a 2% chance of a Leviathan biter popping up. We are now in control of the biters, not the biters are in control of us, which I do like. Resource-wise, we're doing good. Very good. Coal is going down, but we can still use it. And our surroundings is full of stuff, so I am looking forward to do that. Also, building a harbor over here will probably be really amazing. Oh, 7.3 million. So it's only going to accelerate from now on. Faster, harder, better, more resources. Quicker biter deaths. No, actually slower biter deaths. They have to suffer. They know what they did. At some point, maybe even faster robots. But yeah, that will be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Here is a good view of our current map. If you like what you're seeing, please do leave a like or a subscribe or a follow. I'm mainly doing this for fun and to improve my English skills. They are improving. I'm very happy about that. Though, still, every like, every follow, every subscribe does help me out a little bit and it keeps me motivated. So, without further ado, I thank you all for watching and until next time, see you around.